Good morning to everyone. This is Prasanna from Narsapur Baptist 2. Now I am here to give the speech on the topic sustainability of air, water and soil pollution. Mainly these three pollutions are due to the industrial emissions and using the plastics and instead of using the organic farming, and there are many etc. are there for this pollution. To control this pollution, we have number of methods like reuse, reduce or recycle, or using organic farming method, or using instead of providing the limits for the industries. And there are many are there to prevent these solutions, to prevent these pollutions. And in that, first I want to discuss about the water pollution. This water pollution is mainly due to the industrial emissions, because the waste material which are going to release in the water is very harmful, whether it is air or water bodies. So to prevent this, sewage treatment is very necessary. But in nowadays, this sewage treatment is very of the few members are not doing. So to prevent this water pollution, we can done the sewage treatment. And another one is river cleaning. We have very of the rivers like Narmada, Krishna. So after the few waste materials are releasing in that, so to clean those rivers, we have to maintain the river cleaning method. By using that, we can clean the water. And another one is sewage treatment. Sewage treatment is mainly about before going to releasing the harmful materials or waste material into the water bodies, we have to follow some of the methods by using the microbes or by growing the microorganisms. And now I am going to discuss about the air pollution. Air pollution is also by industries also most of the time. So to prevent this air pollution, in Delhi they were implemented the one of the scheme. It was odd even scheme. So in that city, the pollution is very high. So to prevent this air pollution in that Delhi, they were implemented the one of the scheme. It was odd even scheme. By using this method, they may be decrease the some of the air pollution in that city. So due to the more population, the air pollution is increasing. And another one is vehicle exhaust. Mainly in nowadays, instead of using these fuel vehicles, if we use the electric charges vehicles, if we done this one, then we can decrease the air pollution. Actually, if we use the fuel vehicles, then air pollution will be increasing. So to decrease this one, using of electric vehicles will be useful. And another one is emission standards. Emission standards means we have to give the specific about. Actually, this air pollution will be causes many diseases to human beings and ecosystem and even through the water bodies also. So the diseases which are caused by the air pollution is like lungs disease or heart disease, like these are many. So for this air pollution, even plastic burning of fossil fuels also one of the reason for the air pollution. So to prevent this all, we have to maintain these methods. And another one is soil pollution. Soil pollution is mainly due to the using of chemicals in the farming. So to prevent the soil pollution, we have to follow some of the organic methods like using the panchakavya, like that methods. So to prevent this, if we use the organic farming, then we can prevent the soil pollution. And another one is afforestation. In our Telangana, our CM KCR were implemented one of the program. It was Haritaharam. He will planted the trees beside of the roads. That will be helpful to prevent the soil erosion. Not only for that, it is also useful for to decrease the air pollution also. So the vehicles which are going in a way or in a highway or any roads, by the smoke which is coming from the vehicles will be absorbed these plants. So this Haritaharam also one of the useful method to prevent this, like planting the trees. Another one is soil pollution. Soil pollution is we can these three are very interconnected. If the water is polluted, then that water will be absorbed the soil. Then this soil will be polluted, and water also air also will be polluted. So, if the government will give the awareness about this pollution in between the peoples, then it will be very useful to prevent this these three pollutions. So another one is sewage treatment. It is also useful for the water pollution, to prevent the water pollution or air pollution. For the sewage treatment, like example, Swachh Bharat, it was started by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He will give the awareness about that garbage, about the dirt waste material. If they separate these two, if they separate the dry or wet materials, then it is also useful instead of burning all the waste plastic or waste materials. And another one is water management. So another one is mining regulation. In our country also, Singareni is there. The government will approve many of the will approve for some limited time for that. If mining regulations will be not have the limits or the rules and regulation, then soil erosion will be increasing. So to prevent these mining regulations, the government has to provide some of the rules and regulations to prevent some of the rules and regulations. So these are the methods which are useful to prevent the soil pollutions, and these three pollutions will be causes very harmful to the ecosystem also, or terrestrial ecosystem, or to human beings. Our next generation who are coming to our next generation also very harmful for this pollution. Thank you for giving this opportunity.